paste. I think paste is good for cooking, right? We wouldn't want to forbid that. Just the fat. We'll want to put the fat for the soap. Soap making. Fat addition. Okay. Got that. Now we just have to place it. We'll place it here for now. And then we need to start thinking about where are we going to put this farm? I guess, like, this is ground level, right? So the farm probably would fit. Okay, that's sandy. That's sandy as well. So if I'm planning on putting something there for the indoor-outdoor, it might make sense to put the south area to be the farm of this. But that means everyone has to walk through the tavern. I wonder if there's a viable spot for this to be farm. Or if we'd even want to do that. I think I'm just going to leave it here, connecting into a chamber. Let's see what we find. I think this will be a perfect little farm spot. We won't have to do anything crazy. Sand will be there. We'll be just done. So far, sand's not showing up. I'm disappointed in it. I'm disappointed in you, game. Give me sand. I was just expecting it, and it's still not giving me what I want. Let's get a manager. Novice organizer. Okay. Herb, you're our manager. We have no diagnosticians. That's awesome. Do we have a broker? Yeah. And we have a... Herb, you're a record keeper and our manager? Oh, you're gonna be busy. And you're our miner? That was a really bad idea on my part. I should not have done that. Military commander. Novice leader. There. The carpenter is our leader. Zephon. Question. Stone. Lepidro. Would you like to be a dwarf that I'm going to inevitably kill? Your call. You can be one of the non-nicknamed ones. Not many. They're all going to be mentally scarred by the end of this. Now let me know. Only if I get to be on the 10%. Oh, if we have to, we'll just rename you to the person who starts it. Like, if I can go in and customize the name after it begins, we're just flip-flop. And you will be the cause of the spiral. Sure, I'd like to be something to do with my namesake, Stone. Well, I think we have the right person for you. The Mason. So welcome. View unit. Custom. Nickname. Stone. Do you want to be Stone or do you want to be Stone Akamal? Akamal. Hello, Dragon. How's it going? Is it Dragum or Dragomin? Do you like the in to it? Or do you want me to leave it out? Oh, don't laugh at that. It doesn't deserve laughing at. Oh, thank you. This is Romulus, who I call Rom-Com because he's a romantic comedy in little meatbag form. He's just a cutie. Okay, Dragomin is fine. Cool. Yeah, so well, good morning. I also just woke up, still having my coffee. Yeah, I have work today, but since the tragedy of what happened last night occurred, I couldn't stop thinking about starting the fort. So I wanted to get on a little bit and play like an hour just to get, the ball rolling, and I'll be back on tonight. around 6:36-ish Eastern Standard Time to continue the sport. Just stone is fine. It's just there because stone was taken. Yeah, so I actually had a different username before I started streaming. Moss Piglet was the name I went by because, well, I just liked tardigrades, and I was like, well, Moss and Mossy Piglet is a tardigrade. That's an easy, but it had numbers in it, and I was like, if I'm gonna stream, I don't want numbers in my name. That's just gonna be hard to remember. It's like, what can I be? What moss or mossy thing? And I looked over and I had this picture of a griffin on the wall, and I was like, Mossy Griffin. There we go. Solved. The story of my name. Oh, that is early. It is 9:40 for me. I typically get up around 7, but I ended up going to bed way too late last night. So I do get what you mean. That's still a little earlier than me. I'll roll out of bed by like 7:10 typically. So yeah, that's crazy. Where are you? In the West Coast, I believe that's the time zone. Everyone's favorite micro animal. Exactly. They're awesome. They kick so much ass. And if you don't know what they are, anyone here, you should look them up and realize this world is a crazy place. And we have all kinds of things that are living on it. I'm in the No Coast. Oh, that's aka Cetrus. Welcome, Cetrus. The No Coast is a good spot. I was born in Ohio, which we had Lake Erie, but pretty much was a no coast kind of thing. Great Lakes, though, should count as some body of water. I guess it had a coast, but not an ocean coast. It's 20-3 for me in the UK. Oh, yeah, that's a nice time. How's the temperature out there? Is it, muggy? Because it sure is muggy in New York, where I'm at. Muggy, and everyone's not going out. Well, not as many people. So, the game disappointed me. Literally broke my heart. Seriously, if you could read my soul right now, you would see it shattering. There is no sand. None. In this dug spot. This was supposed to be the farm, and they're telling me, F you, we're not giving you that so easily. You're going to have to flood it if you want a farm. So now we have another mission, and I hate the dwarves for it. Flooding mission. Oh, that's kind of chilly. I was really hoping that there would be, you know, a little bit of sand here to get a farm going. Ah, c'est la vie. So now we need to do some channeling. So the more I've been looking at channeling, it really seems like it's a super inefficient way to do things. And the only way to really help it along is being smart about the holes you make. Don't need these last two. That should get the area that I want flooded pretty well. I love this game because of the fact that it's just forcing me to think of these kind of problems that I've never had to face before. This will be the flooding chamber. I hope they don't get too hurt when they fall through that Z level. We gotta dig out that hole and fall and be stunned. And the beast was stunned. Gather the sunflowers and make sunshine. Ooh, I want a little bit of sunshine in the can. Terraria uses sunflowers to keep all the corruption at bay. I mean, I wish that's the reason we did it, but no, that would be scary if that's the reason why we had to grow sunflowers. As for the UK, it is mostly an island, but I haven't been by the seaside in a while. Oh, yeah. That's why Britannia was so freaking strong at one point. They were able to protect themselves with the mightiest navy, and they ruled the seas with trade. Like, seriously. It was a strong OP move from Britain. About every side of an island is the seaside. Oh. It's too early, everyone. No, don't make my head hurt. Oh, and I think we accidentally found the place where the levers will go. I think that this... Did you guys fall? Oh. It's above them. Shit. I carved it out in the wrong spot, guys. Well, if you don't have to do it twice, you didn't. It's not a government job. Not government work. I feel like such a Jerry right now. Yeah, I 100% agree. We're just gonna dig it here now. I like that thought. Good thinking. Good thinking. What do you mean I screwed up? This was my plan all along. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, this is good, because we can, you know, give them a little entrance that way. For the moment, we'll make it super, we won't make it a shameful entrance. We'll give them the full double wide shameful entrance. Okay, so now we just need to remove these ramps. And that will be a slick farm. Wondering how channeling below it could help flooding. That you're going to fill the holes with buckets. Don't dig that. If a ramp has an adjacent wall, it can be climbed upwards. Oh, yeah. I'm making this just a farm bit. But yeah, the channeling that I did before was a total mistake. It was meant to channel into this and then fall, but one thing that I don't pay attention to is I can't reach, but this thing, I never look at this thing. This thing is like so tiny. It's just like I can't do it, whatever. I'm just trying to squeeze it. It's so cute. And I always press the wrong arrow. I go down when I mean to go up, and I go up when I mean to go down, but I'm afraid to flip it because I know that's just gonna F with me even more. I just won't be able to solve it. So the only solution I have now is literally to play this game for like 6 months until it's embedded into my psyche. Yeah, I know you can see it, but I don't know why I make that mistake perpetually. Like, I'm gonna go up. Yes, okay, I went up. Whew, that's good. Down. Well, you know, we're gonna make this room something awesome. What? I'm not sure. Maybe it will just be a little bit of extra storage for now. We're gonna be making quantum stockpiles here. I just wondered how far I am from the sea since it came up, so I looked up about 100 miles from the nearest coastline. That isn't too bad. That is an afternoon trip. What? 3 not even 3 hours to travel. That's less than 2 hours of travel, I'd imagine, if you have some good good connections, some good artery like roads. You can make, ooh, I could make it into temple. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. People are going to need to worship, and I definitely am not. Oh, there's a little bit of sand there. That's good. Okay, let's tell him to flood this. So, really quick, what would be the better way? Would it be better to indicate here that I want this to be a pit pond? I think so. And not down there. I'll just indicate. Okay. And they'll just fill this up for a while. And then I'll tell them to stop in a minute or 10 or 15. Hopefully before the end of the stream so I don't forget about it. You're like 500 miles away? You can make it into... Yeah. Well, if I could walk 500 miles, then I would walk 500 more. Just keep on walking. You'll get to that coast. Making you a bedroom. A dormitory. You will be sleeping all our dwarfs. For the time being. Well, we Brits are notoriously unlikely to travel. Going to a nearby town under 8 miles away is seen as a hassle. I feel ya. We New Yorkers feel the same. We don't leave the city for a whole lot. If we do, it's to go an hour or two upstate at most, or we fly to the complete other side of the country, to the West Coast. There's no such thing as Central America. It doesn't exist. It stops at New Jersey and picks up in Oregon. Everything in the middle is a lie. It's fake news. Can make an aqueduct? Oh, I could from just south of here, couldn't I? I have been wanting to mess with that, but since all I'm doing is making this a farm, I'm afraid that that would be problematic, but I do want to make an aqueduct to make a cistern. So that will probably be the next project tonight, is cisterning it, getting some clean water squared away, making sure that our dwarves can clean, and then I might, in the next game or two, try to figure out water fixtures. You know, really tank that FPS. Like, I'm talking about literally destroying the FPS. Let's do it. Let's see if we can grind my computer to a halt. Oh, I mean the brook. Yeah, that is definitely the plan. The brook is what I want to do a lot with that brook water. That's going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be what feeds our cisterns and does all kinds of stuff. And what's probably going to be what I use to flood my fort and drown everyone. No more fort for the dwarfs. I haven't... It's been like 6 months since I've left my city? No, yeah, that seems about right. January, I went home, visited family in Ohio, which is an hour and a half, almost 2 hour flight, just west of where I live. Oh, yeah, I mean, Seattle, you have, in that area, you have to drive everywhere. You're leaving for everything, and everything is so interconnected, like, driving 5 minutes leaves you. But there's so many cool things to see in that area. I'll be there one day. I'll be in Seattle one day. When? Who knows? How's the food? How's the drink? No one's doing anything. Let's set up the Let's give someone an office. Taking chairs. Manager, you need to have a chair. And the other person, well, let's make sure that I'm not going to be missing a meeting instantly at 10 o'clock. No. But I do have a meeting in 18 minutes? 15 after? So I'm gonna have to get off here in a second. Okay, the dormitory is taken care of. The water, hopefully, is gonna start going splashy. The last thing we need to check is making sure we have buckets. You like my descriptions? Splashy. Where's the bucket? There we go. E. I need to move some of this stuff down, but what's also be useful if I start brewing. Before I kick brewing off full force though, we need to make sure that I do not brew certain things, cook certain things. I don't want to cook plump, and I don't want to cook rope reed. That seems really, I can't cook that, that's good. I don't want to cook seeds. Cooking seeds is destructive. Good, we're not doing that. Don't want to cook wine. Okay, we're set. Everything properly done. Cool. Well, the beaches are nice and the university district is fun to explore. Be prepared for traffic though. Yeah. So the interesting thing with New York City is that everything is here. We have beaches, we have the ocean, we have amazing river valley. We have no nature in the city itself, but it is within a train ride when you aren't afraid of dying from contact with other people. Though this weekend I am renting a car and heading up to the mountains and some wildlife to get away. So I'm not going to be streaming this weekend, but so my schedule, I'm going to be here tonight streaming for a couple hours, and then tomorrow I have off. The goal tomorrow is to be streaming for 8 hours. 8 hour hype, whatever that means. I'll be kicking it off about 11 Eastern Standard and streaming all the way till about 7 o'clock at night, where then I have D&D. Thursday I might be streaming in the morning. It depends when I head out. But yeah, I head out Thursday and I get back Sunday. So Sunday I might be back as well. And streaming in the evening. So, for anyone who's new, I hope to see you again. For everyone I've seen before, thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. I really enjoy talking with all of you. You guys are what make this so much fun. I'm here just for the fun. This is completely a passion of mine. And nothing, I have no objective out of this streaming game. Bye-bye, man. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. It was good to hear a little bit about UK travel philosophy. My father's married to a woman who came from Yorkshire. So I do have plans to actually travel to England I was supposed to go last month, but everything got locked down. But I do plan on going. I have the tickets or the credits, so I'm actually going to be going to England sometime in the next half a year. It just really sucks I couldn't go when I wanted to. Right? Really close. Wash time? Yeah, so